Emma Miller woke up in her bedroom to find her fiancé Nathan passionately kissing another woman dressed in Emma's wedding dress. Nathan and Amber were kissing passionately at the entrance to the bedroom. Nathan, with his arms around Amber's waist, asked her to be quiet and stop fooling around so as not to wake Emma. They didn't know that she had been awake for a long time. Nathan offered to move to another room, but Amber wanted to do it here, in front of Emma, in her wedding dress. Emma tried to hold back the tears, but she could feel them slowly streaming down her face. How could the man she was supposed to marry the next day be cheating on her right before her eyes? Amber leaned down to Emma's ear and whispered,
"I'm not gonna let you and Nathan get married tomorrow. I'm pregnant. And he's mine."
Emma clenched her hands into fists. Her head was buzzing from the words she had just heard. "I'm pregnant, and he's mine." Emma's world fell apart. 3 years ago, Emma was a top model in New York City. She sacrificed her career to pursue a relationship with Nathan, the studio owner. It was then that Amber took her place. And now, she wants to steal what's hers again. To steal the man of her dreams. No, Emma thought, trying to stop herself from spiraling. This must be a dream. A terrible nightmare. But was it really like that? Emma arrived at the ceremony at City Hall at the scheduled time. She looked for Nathan, but he was nowhere to be found. So she decided to call him.
Can I take this? Hi?
Nathan, where are you?
Yeah, listen, here's the thing. Amber just got injured on stage and, she needs me.
But
Yeah, let's postpone the wedding until tomorrow. Okay, bye. So how should up?
But there would be no tomorrow for Emma. As she walked back to the car, she felt tears streaming down her face. She pulled out her sunglasses from her bag to cover her tear-stained eyes. Suddenly, she heard a strong male voice that caught her attention. It was a handsome, tall man. A dark blue fitted suit hugged his body. His pants fit smoothly around his strong legs, and his polished shoes glistened in the sun. Although he was wearing sunglasses, Emma could see his chiseled face and strong jawline. Emma was sure that those full lips had driven more than one woman crazy. Emma recognized him. It was the CEO of Kaleidoscope Entertainment, Eric Roberts. When she was a top model, she had met him at an event. When Eric spoke, an aura emanated from him as strong as that of a king. Curiosity got the better of her. So, Emma decided to eavesdrop.
If my fiancé can't make it to the wedding on time, then she should not come at all.
But sir, your father insists that you must get married today no matter what. Honestly, he doesn't really care who you marry.
Then just pick someone else from my contact list. I give you half an hour.
Eric Roberts was one of the most desirable bachelors in town. But he didn't want anyone in particular. For him, this marriage was primarily an opportunity to please his father. This was Emma's chance. Wiping her tears with the sleeve of her dress, she boldly approached the man.
Mr. Roberts, your fiancé didn't come. My fiancé left me. So why don't we get married instead?
The assistant was shocked by the woman's courage. Eric took off his sunglasses, revealing a pair of inky dark eyes. The sun glinted in his eyes, making them shine like diamonds. After looking over Emma, he turned to his assistant.
Give me her data now.
Okay. Emma?
Miller.
Right.
Grabbing his cell phone, the assistant quickly found Emma's data and showed the information to his boss.
Here she is, sir.
2 minutes later, Eric's lips twitched slightly, and he said only one word.
Okay, let's go.
The wedding was like a haze. In less than 30 minutes, Emma was holding her marriage certificate. From now on, she was a wife, and Eric Roberts was her husband. A man who didn't demand that she love him because he was not lacking in attention from other women. And most importantly, marrying him would make Nathan regret what he had done. The newlyweds were strolling slowly down the street. Emma looked nervously at her new husband.
Thank you for marrying me. If there is something you need from me in return, just let me know. And I have 2 simple requests for you.
Tiredly unbuttoning his shirt collar, Eric listened to Emma carefully.
First, if you have no choice, please don't tell anyone about our relationship for now. And secondly, I would appreciate it if you would stay out of my personal affairs. But don't worry, I have no intention of having a relationship with another man.
A slight smile appeared on Eric's face, and Emma felt his powerful aura filling the entire car.
Okay. For now, I can promise you these 2 things. But after a 6-month trial period, I will publicly announce our marriage. Besides, I don't think a married couple should live apart. Take a few days to pack your things, and then I want you to move in with me. My assistant, Luke, will contact you with the address. You're welcome.
Okay, thank you.
Emma agreed to the conditions set by her new husband. She bid farewell and walked to her own. Her story was just beginning. Luke, Eric's assistant, was sitting in the driver's seat. He looked at his boss in the rearview mirror. He suggested that they return to Eric's family mansion to announce the good news to all the relatives. Eric interrupted Luke and instructed him to follow Emma and report back on her every move. After this order, he glanced at his fiancé. Eric followed Emma closely as she walked slowly to her car. As the president of an international entertainment agency, he had heard of Emma before. He remembered that she had once been a famous model, and that 3 years ago she had turned down an offer from the leading entertainment agency Star King, signing with Global Pictures Entertainment instead. A little later, rumors began to spread in the industry about her relationship with Global's boss, Nathan Davis. Eric wondered where this spontaneous marriage would lead. He put on his sunglasses and walked away. Emma got behind the wheel of her car. She never realized she was so brave. Her heart was pounding like crazy. She had married a stranger, but now she is Mrs. Roberts.
I'm Mrs. Roberts.
She repeated this several times, and she loved it. The euphoria was interrupted by a phone call. It was Nathan.
Yes?
Emma, listen, Amber is supposed to be performing tonight, and I really need you to fill in for her. Please come over here. Makeup artist will give you a mask so no one's gonna recognize you.
But you said that she was hurt on stage. The video should know by now that she's injured.
Yeah, but I kinda told everyone that she's still going on stage even with the injury, so please, honey, come over here, okay? I just told you what needs to be done. Please, do it.
Emma remained calm, at least outwardly. She agreed to come immediately to the venue. This reassured Nathan. He reminded her again about their wedding, which he said was to take place tomorrow. But Emma knew that was a lie. Instead, she replied,
Okay, I'll help you.
Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, girls, chop chop.
In the past, Emma had filled in for Amber on set many times without even realizing she was being used. But she wasn't going to do it again. Emma called the only person she still trusted, her manager, Lisa. Emma told her everything about Nathan's infidelity, Amber's pregnancy, and how they were using her as a puppet. And most importantly, how she would take revenge on them. Emma was going to do to them what they had done to her. Yes, she had a plan. Everyone in the studio was actively preparing for the important event. Gathering all her inner strength, Emma made her way to the studio. She already had a plan, being sure Nathan wasn't gonna like it. Amber's assistant, Harry, a man with a muscular build and a sneaky character, was in charge of the process. When she walked into the studio, everyone forgot what they were doing for a few seconds because they were mesmerized by her beauty. Harry had been waiting for Emma for a long time. The process of preparing a model for a show is very complicated and troublesome.
What kind of show is tonight?
Emma's question puzzled Harry. He thought for a second and quickly replied that it was nothing special and walked towards the dressing room. But Emma knew it was much more than nothing special. It was a fashion show for the famous French jewelry brand Belle Aime. This show was very important for Amber's career because she could become the ambassador for Belle Aime. Harry lied, but now Emma didn't let herself be fooled. Harry took Emma to Amber's private dressing room, which Amber kindly allowed Emma to use. At the same time, Harry showed the show schedule and explained that Emma would appear instead of Amber in the grand finale during the presentation of the jewelry. Harry opened an expensive velvet-lined box and presented Emma with an incredibly beautiful diamond necklace with a large pendant on it. Harry ordered the makeup artist to start working. Then, he walked out.
And hurry up, girls. The show starts in an hour.
While the makeup artist was working with Emma, Eric's assistant, Luke, was carefully following his boss's orders and watching Emma's every step. He overheard that Emma was to replace Amber during the show. And of course, he reported this to Roberts, who ordered Luke to make sure that Emma would take part in the show. Eric wanted to see his new wife in action. Emma stood in front of the mirror in her dressing room. Her white dress was simple but elegant. White and form-fitting, it perfectly emphasized Emma's waist. With her hair tied back, Emma looked absolutely stunning. Even the diamond hanging around her neck faded in comparison to Emma's beauty. Harry, Amber's assistant, brought a golden mask that would hide Emma's face, and everyone would think it was Amber. When he saw Emma, he was simply speechless. Even if Emma stood absolutely motionless, she would still be the center of attention. Now Amber will definitely get the contract. Emma took the golden mask from Harry's hands and put it on. Now her image was complete. Did all of them, even Nathan, really think that the mask would hide her identity? We'll see. Although what she had planned was a bit extreme, Emma was going to give those lovers the surprise of their lives.
Hey, I'm Emma. If you're wondering what happens next, download the Pocket FM app now and listen to the exciting episodes of The Billionaire's Accidental Bride.